Shapes of bacteria. Though bacteria are small and relatively simple, they exhibit a variety of shape and size. The principal shapes of bacteria are cocci and rods. Cocci, singular coccus, are roughly spherical. They can exist singly or can associate in characteristic arrangements which are useful for their identification. One of the arrangements of cocci is Diplococcus. Diplococcus arise when the cocci divide and the cells remain together to form a pair. This arrangement is known as Diplococcus. Examples are Streptococcus pneumoniae and Neisseria lactamica. Another arrangement of cocci is Streptococcus. Streptococcus is the chain of coccus which arise when cocci divide repeatedly in one plant but the cells fail to separate and they are arranged in the form of a chain. Examples are Streptococcus, Enterococcus and Lactococcus. And in this figure you can see that the cocci are arranged in the form of a chain. This arrangement is called as Streptococcus. Sometimes cocci divide in random planes, forming a group of cells that resemble a bunch of grapes. This type of arrangement is called as Staphylococcus. Here you can see that a number of cocci are arranged in the form of a bunch of grapes. Example is Staphylococcus. Sometimes, for example, in Micrococcus, the cocci divide in two different planes and the cells remain together to form a square group of four cells known as tetrads. Whereas in the genus Sarcina, the cocci divide in three different planes and the cells fail to separate and they remain together to form a cubical arrangement of 8 cells. These are the various arrangement of cocci. The next principal shape of bacteria is bacilli, singular bacillus. Bacilli are rod-shaped bacteria. Like cocci, they can also exist singly or can associate in characteristic arrangements. One of that arrangement is diplobacillus. Diplobacillus means two rod-shaped cells remain together forming a pair. Examples are Moraxella bovis, Klebsiella rhinoscleromatis. Next arrangement is Streptobacillus. In this arrangement, the rod-shaped bacterial cells are arranged in the form of a chain. Example is Bacillus megatherium. Another type of shape is Coccobacilli. Coccobacilli means the bacterial cells are intermediate between cocci and bacilli. And example is Bordetella pertussis and Haemophilus influenzae. In addition to this, bacteria also exhibit other types of arrangements, other shapes of bacteria. Some of the bacteria are comma shaped. For example, Vibrios. Vibrios closely resemble rods but are slightly curved at one end. As a result, they are comma shaped. Next group of bacteria are called Spirilla. Spirilla are rigid spiral-shaped bacteria having a tuft of flagella at one or both the ends. Another group of spiral bacteria which are flexible known as spirochetes. Spirochetes has a unique internal flagellar arrangement. Some of the bacteria are filamentous, for example, in actinomycetes. These filaments are called as hypha, which may branch out to form a complex network known as mycelium. Some bacteria, particularly myxobacteria, aggregate to form complex structure known as fruiting bodies. In addition to this, there are many bacteria which do not have a definite shape. They are called as pleomorphic. So friends, this is all about different shapes exhibited by bacteria. In the next video, we shall come to know about the size of various bacteria and also about glycocalyx.